Hey, what's going on? It's July 31st, 2023. Just want to give you all a quick weight loss update. I started my new weight loss journey on June 13th. Yeah, today's day 48. So it's been 7 weeks almost, and weighed in the other day 345 pounds. So I'm down a little bit over 30 pounds in 7 weeks, which is about what I expected. The first couple of days getting back on the wagon were really hard. It was so hard to cut out the junk food, the soda, the fast food. I was eating fast food several times a day, cutting that stuff out. And yeah, it was just really hard to flip that switch, if you will, to get back on the wagon. I talked about it for so many, months just in my head. Like, I'm getting back on this Monday. Oh, it's the first of the month. Oh, let me just, have one more weekend to eat whatever I want, and I just kept pushing it off. And, looking back, when I make that change, when I flip that switch, if you will, it's like two completely different lifestyles, and looking back, I'm just like, why did I wait so long? Once you get back on the wagon and you get in the routine, it's your new lifestyle, and that's the new normal. And now I look back, I'm like, why didn't I do it sooner? And every time, my previous weight loss journeys, I've asked myself the same thing, like, why did I wait? I mean, if I'm being real, like, I got all my blood work done earlier this year, like in January. My cholesterol was high, triglycerides were high, the bad cholesterol, blood pressure was high, had a really fast, heart rate. That was back in like January of this year. And I don't want to say I didn't care, but I just kind of pushed it off, knowing that all that negative stuff was going on, and I'm just like, looking back, I'm like, why did I do that? It's the power of food addiction. It really is, and the more that I'm on this journey, it's been about 15 years since I first started. I first started my journey, for the first time back in August of 2008. And just learned so much. But just looking at that, it's like I neglect that stuff, and I feel so much better, guys. Just losing 30 pounds when I was 375, just getting up off the couch. It was tough. It was really, really tough. Just walking around, I could feel that extra weight. Now I get up with ease, even though I'm still really, I'm clinically morbidly obese, it's a lot easier than it was. I could walk without my back hurting. It's so much easier just dropping 30 pounds, So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to build off that. As far as like what I'm eating, I'm doing what's sustainable for me. I have about, I don't know, 15, 20 meals I choose from. I know how to make them. I know how many calories are in them, but like what I've been eating mostly is my diet's like probably 45% carbs, 45% protein, and the rest fat. I eat a lot of boiled potatoes, the satiating, have white rice. I don't overindulge. Of course I stick to my caloric needs, right? So I try to stick around 2,000 calories right now, and that's always worked for me. 2,000, maybe 2,200 sometimes. I think that's enough food for me. Some people will say, guys shouldn't go that low, but if you're, 375 pounds, I beg to differ. If you're a lot like 200 pounds, then yeah, I could see that. But, the most important thing is making sure that I'm getting enough protein, which I'll be honest, I really haven't been, since I've been back on the journey, but I'm going to really try to focus on that. Normally I would have a protein shake in the morning and one at night just to help me. It's just the protein that I get is like it's mostly protein. There's it's stevia is the sweetener, so there's not a lot of extra sugar in there or anything like that. So got to get some more of that, but that's something I'm definitely gonna focus on. And I'm gonna start to incorporate weightlifting. I haven't done that. Basically the last 7 weeks I've just been doing my diet, changing my diet, the way I'm eating, haven't been doing any exercise, which I'm going to change that. Actually today, I plan to really do my first walk on the treadmill, just to kind of get back into it, last month I was dealing with a lot of back pain. My back went out pretty bad. I don't know if you're familiar with sciatica, if you're watching this, but sciatica is like it's a nerve in your lower back, and it really affects like your whole, when I say your, it affects your whole life, right? And I couldn't get out of bed for like 2 or 3 days. It was what happened was we were at my son, you know, he graduated in 6th grade, and we had a little party, and I was at my in-laws house. I stood up and I felt it go out, and I should have right then and there, I should have took it easy, but I kept pushing through it. I helped put away, after the party was over, put away everything, and I took some Advil or whatever, pain reliever. I think it was Advil, ibuprofen, and I just pushed through the pain and masked the pain. And that's the worst thing that I could have done, because I pushed it so hard, you know, for the next 5, 6, 7 hours. The next day, actually that night, I got home, it was so bad I couldn't even get out of bed. I had to use some crutches just to go up front, you know, to the kitchen to get, you know, some water. It was that bad. But that took about 3 or 4 days just to get over, you know. And sciatica is greatly affected by weight, you know, just the extra weight pushing on that nerve. But it's better. I wanted to give myself like 2-3 weeks to really get better, you know, and that's something I've been dealing with for a long time, you know, just back pain, just from the weight, you know. But I don't want to keep this video too long, so yeah, I just want to let you guys know how I'm doing. I'm going to start incorporating some weight training and some getting some walks in, you know, on the treadmill, doing what's sustainable for me, and just chugging along, you know. I know I got to do things different this time, and like I said, I know what I have to do to keep the weight off, and that's avoid trigger foods, you know, because in the past, it's like, oh, I think I can have one cheat day, but I can't, you know. That turns into just, you know, a snowball, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and finally, by the time you know it, I've gained 50, 60, 70 pounds, and I'm just like, screw it, who cares, you know. But I'm not gonna think about that right now. Right now, I'm just focusing on day to day, you know, just doing what I need to do to get to where I want to be, you know. Yeah, so 345, that's what I weigh. I feel a lot better. Just getting that 30 pounds off has been tremendous in just helping my quality of life, getting around and just standing up. Before, like I said, I would be sitting down. Just standing up was such a chore, and I never really experienced that before. You know, of course, I'm getting a little older. I'll be 40 next year, so I think some of that could be just getting older too. But now it's just so much easier, you know, just to get up and walk around, and you know. But yeah, super excited about this, and I keep asking myself, why did I take so long to get back on the wagon? And yeah, you know, I can't be messing around with this weight anymore. Like I said, I'll be 40 next year. You know, these health issues associated with obesity, they're not for me, you know. They're not for me, and I don't want to deal with those. So I'm just gonna do whatever I have to do, you know, live this lifestyle and do what's sustainable for me. I think a big problem that I had before is when I get down to like 260, I would just be so hungry, you know. 255 by the way, I remember, you know, just back in 2021, when I was around that weight, you know, I would be sitting in the gym. It would literally be like maybe midnight, 11 p.m. I usually work out late, and I'd be so hungry. I would just be thinking about like just eating, you know, because I would be on that caloric, you know, deficit. And of course, I know how hunger hormones and all that's you know, affecting, you know, my hunger. So maybe I need to, I don't know, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But yeah, I'm just looking back at some of the I don't want to say mistakes, but reasons why I gained the weight back, you know. And definitely cheat days are part of that equation. And maybe I was I don't know, maybe I was owing my calories too much then, you know. I don't know. Like I said, I'll cross that bridge when I get there again. I don't want to regain the weight again, you know. Like I said, I've done so many weight loss journeys, you know. This is probably 10 or 11, 12. It's just, it's hard to keep track anymore. But I got back up. I'm up, and I'm marching forward, you know. I'm gonna do this again, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep fighting, man. You know, you got to keep fighting. You know, this is serious business. You know, morbid obesity is serious. You know, it's something that I don't want. Like I said, I don't want to have to deal with the health effects. You know, the high blood pressure, all that stuff. So, yeah, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You know, sorry if this video is a little long. You know, and I didn't mean to make a video a couple weeks ago. I just didn't get around to it. I was dealing with that back pain, but I'm back. I'm here. And yeah, let's do this together, all right? If you're in the same boat, you can do it. You know, if I can do it, you can do it. That's for sure. You know, there's nothing special about me. I'm just, you know, just cutting out the junk and have the desire to change my life. That's all you need is the will, the desire to change your life. And you got to get in that car and start it. Otherwise, I can tell you what to do and give you the best directions, but unless you start that car and get on the road, it doesn't matter, you know? And yeah. So we'll see you guys day 48. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. Peace.